Jungkook, BTS's golden magne, global pop icon, record breaker, has a history of turning even the simplest moments into cultural events. But this time felt different. There were no elaborate sets, no choreography designed to go viral, no dramatic storyline spelled out for us. Instead, there was restraint. And in an era obsessed with more, louder, faster, that restraint became the mystery as the video spread. Something unusual began to happen in comment sections around the world. People weren't just reacting, they were confessing. Listeners wrote about late-night walks under winter lights, about missing family members, about memories they didn't even realize they were carrying until Jung Kook's voice unlocked them. The cover wasn't just trending, it was traveling, moving from screen to heart, from algorithm to atmosphere. The song itself, the Christmas song, is a classic, deeply embedded in decades of holiday tradition. Countless artists have performed it, each version polished, perfected, and often predictable. So why did Jung Kook's cover feel like it arrived from somewhere else entirely? Maybe it was the way his tone didn't overpower the melody. Maybe it was how he allowed space between notes, trusting silence as much as sound. Or maybe it was timing. Released in a year when comfort felt rare and gentleness felt revolutionary, AS views climbed into the millions. Industry watchers started to pay attention. This wasn't just another K-pop Christmas cover gaining traction among fans. This was worldwide trending dominance. Different countries, different languages, different cultures, all pausing for the same 3 minutes. In a digital landscape driven by shock value, Jung Kook was winning with softness. Halfway through the video, there's a moment, easy to miss if you're not listening closely, where his voice subtly shifts. It's not a vocal flex or a dramatic run. It's something quieter, more human. A slight warmth, a hint of vulnerability, as if he's no longer performing for an audience, but singing for himself. That's the twist. That's where the cover stops being content and starts becoming an experience. Viewers who clicked out of curiosity stayed because they felt invited into something personal. This moment redefined what holiday music could be in the age of YouTube. Not a background soundtrack for shopping malls, but a pause. A reminder. Jung Kook didn't reinvent the song, he reframed it. He took a familiar melody and filtered it through years of growth, pressure, global fame, and quiet reflection. And somehow, that made the song feel new again. As the #1 trending spot held steady, conversations spread beyond fandom spaces. Media outlets discussed how a simple vocal performance could outperform major releases. Music critics pointed out the emotional intelligence in Jung Kook's delivery. Casual listeners, some hearing his voice for the first time, asked the same question: why does this feel so comforting? The answer might be found in what the video doesn't try to do. It doesn't ask for attention, it earns it. It doesn't chase virality, it trusts connection. In a season often overwhelmed by noise, Jung Kook's The Christmas Song feels like stepping into a quiet room where the lights are low, the air is warm, and for a few minutes, everything slows down. And that's why people keep watching. That's why they replay it late at night. That's why it continues to climb, share, and trend across the globe. This isn't just a Jung Kook cover song dominating YouTube. It's a moment of collective stillness, one that millions didn't know they needed until they pressed play. As the year winds down and screens grow crowded with content competing for your time, this performance reminds us of something simple but powerful. Sometimes the softest voice carries the farthest. If you felt that warmth, that pause, that unexpected calm, don't let it end here. Stay with the story. Revisit the music. Join the conversation. And if you want more,